Hi there, signs up Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's a next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really well today. Whoa. This is a reading with your spirit team invited, your angels, your higher self, so we can get some messages. And I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to pull a Celtic cross. So let's just go ahead and get started from there. And then these readings usually do kind of like follow each other. So the one before this would be like kind of in line with this one. So if that makes sense. What is the issue going on with Virgo? What's the issue going on with Virgo for their Celtic cross? Okay, what's the issue going on for Virgo with this Celtic cross? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Maybe talking about Gemini energy too. Maybe. Tell me about the challenge. The Five of Swords in the reverse. So, okay. It's giving me the vibes very strongly of not wanting to fight, right? Tell me about the heart of the matter. Maybe not wanting to be pulled into some kind of drama. That's why you're not going after something. Tell me about the heart of the matter. Oh, okay. So Lovers is in reverse and the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. So both of these at the heart of the matter have something to do with someone that you feel or yourself is not wanting to commit to anymore. You could have felt like somebody made a really poor decision regarding the handling of some kind of finances. Then it affected the commitment of the heart. I think the challenge is more so about not being pulled in. Tell me about the past. Six of Cups. This person is, okay, meaningful from your past. And I feel like you have a lot of memories tied up with this person. Or just invested already into this person. So it was really strong commitment. And now you're spending reflection and more time by yourself to feel like asking yourself, what do I need to focus on? So this is something that kind of, because of this, breaking down whatever this commitment was, the it could be a relationship too with business, family, all that. It can be somebody that doesn't want to commit anymore or wants to come out of a commitment. Tell me about the crowning energy. What's the crowning energy? Another two. You have lots of choices and decisions coming up regarding change that has to do with a partner or a soulmate partner. Whether you want to fight for something or not. Two of Pentacles. Change. Two. And it can be like balancing, doing everything, trying to live like right here in the now moment because you're so busy. So it's necessary to live in that now moment. For focus too. So focus is still coming out, like the Two of Wands. Focus and planning and getting ready to maybe even plan ahead so you know what a decision would be if you're having to make it. Yeah, Seven of Wands, knowing what to stand up for. Stand up for yourself, move forward, defend yourself. With the Seven of Wands, move forward, defend yourself, stand up for what you want. Because of this change, the Seven of Wands is a really like passionate card about maybe even seeing signs and synchronicities that just give you, reinforce that you're on your way, and focused on something that possibly it's like what lights up the dark for you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse is how you're feeling. So, think about that one. We'll probably have to get a clarifying card because it's, I mean, it's something that you don't want to invest in because it's not going to be fun. It's going to have this, you're going to know what the result is going to be. So not wanting to repeat a lesson is how you're feeling. Like, I don't want to go through that again. And the moon in reverse, I feel like in the external environment, that is kind of revealing to you how you feel. Maybe this last moon did reveal how you felt. There could be some resistance to changes wanting to come in with this moon. Something here could be also revealed to you, further telling you what you're wanting to go for and what you're not wanting to invest in anymore. This is like less than not excited here about the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like not even giving something the time, not wanting to even, so it's not being viewed as an adventure here at all. It's kind of being viewed as something that you've already done. So what's the advice? Instead of the hopes and fears, I'm going to put an advice card. What's the advice? Judgment, forgiveness. And the Six of Pentacles. Everything gets balanced in the end. Giving with no strings attached might be what's necessary in the sense that there's the law of giving and receiving, and it comes back anyway. So, I mean, like, everything's going to get balanced out no matter what. So your advice would be to loosen the grips of a hold, of any kind of resentment or anything that closes your heart off to being excited about your path. Because there's something here about the advice is enlightenment of where you're really wanting to go. I feel like this is coming out of a really hard time, not feeling that great about the situation. And this is going on, being more hopeful on this path that's going to be, you know, give you enlightenment of what it is you want. And then moving forward, I feel like the movement is what it's all about with the Seven of Wands. Tell me about the outcome. So you have Sagittarius energy too. Eight of Wands in the reverse. For part of the outcome, I get 2 for the outcome. And the King of Swords in the reverse. So the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you could be waiting on news. The King of Swords in the reverse is either like somebody who thinks they know it all, but I don't know if they're as knowledgeable as what you're needing. So you may be needing to like get an expert or hire somebody to move things on or to get things moving. We're going to see. Now I'm going to clarify this Eight of Wands in the reverse to see if what it's really talking about. Eight of Wands. You could just be waiting on news or waiting on something to really like inspire you to move forward. That could be a question of confidence or putting yourself out there. You may feel like you don't want to be committed to anything at this time or committed to even go after anything at this time. The Queen of Wands is appearing as like very attractive. They usually have some kind of skills or abilities, psychic gifts, abilities. Oh, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. So there's two queens here, 3 kings. No, 2 kings. 2 kings, 2 queens. The Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. So it's crowning energy. It might be a busy time, but it's bringing in change, coming in with your pentacles, your finances. Taking some kind of risk here is what the heart feels it would be doing. This energy in the environment could be a mom figure. Maybe there's a mom figure in the environment. When something is revealed, maybe regarding, and it might be something really good though, like how to handle and juggle all roles here. They can do, the Queen of Pentacles can do anything, everything, and it doesn't really need anybody else. So, wow. Altogether, there's the 8 cups there, Knight of Cups, and then the 7 of Cups. Lots of, it's kind of neat. It's like this person is, I'm seeing it as they're coming in with an offer. And here's all the offers. You see what I'm saying? Like, here's the cup, but yeah, it can represent all these things. So it looks like this is you looking up at all these decisions that this Knight of Cups has given you to choose from, basically. So that 2 of Pentacles too, I'm looking at that as options also, like having lots of options and decisions and choices, and there is change. Somebody's literally, there's a cloud of options from this person. That is so funny. I've never read it like that before, but that's definitely what it is, and it's all being directed towards this Queen of Pentacles. So why is the challenge the Queen of Wands? Well, it may be about performing or sharing your gifts and abilities. That is what the Queen of Wands is like really good at. And then it could be about forgiveness to whoever you feel like let you down in a commitment, maybe towards Aries, or the Gemini energy is the main issue. So that's what's happening like right now. And now you have 7-7. So that is a message for the heart to be brave. Tell me about the past relationship to all of this, the 6 of Cups. And because the 6 of Cups didn't really come out exactly the way, like in the upright, then it might be feeling like you're in separation with your soulmate, whether you've met them or not, I always say. So the Hermit, spending time to yourself. So maybe there was like a halt on making some kind of memory because you were spending time with yourself. Maybe being a little reclusive, but it's like if there was good information and good spiritual work that you were doing on yourself. We have a lot of Pisces, Scorpio energy here too. So information you found out about you and about what it is that you wanted, like what lights up your lantern, what is your star? As you see in that card, there's the star. Which direction do you need to go in to heal soul connections, soulmate connections? Whew. Okay, putting your all into something. I was going to get this to see what the Knight of Swords was about. So it's in the reverse. So like the thing that's not changing here is you're going to burn yourself out if you keep on juggling everything all the time or taking on too much, because that's the 10 of Wands. Now you might be like, this might be very happy that you're getting towards a completion. You may feel physically very tired or exerted, like a lot of physical exertion. It's doing all that you can do in something. You've done all that you can do. I don't know what else there would be to fight for then with this Knight of Swords in the reverse. I don't know what that's even. So tell me more about the challenge, which is to not get pulled into some kind of trauma that might not be yours. Trauma that might not be yours. Got to watch out for exhaustion. I feel like this is related to your spiritual growth and the bravery and sharing gifts, abilities. There is like an energy of keep some things to yourself, but focus on your stability, focus on the building of things, the spiritual growth, material growth, all of that, because, you know, one has a lot to do with the other. And I think the 6 of Pentacles is some kind of exchange of success here for you. All right, so tell me about the 7 of Wands, what it is you have to... Oh, okay. So be assertive when something is just absolutely not working out. Now you have a divine couple. One of them is not, or both might be having some issues, some problems. There may be an offer towards Leo, Aries, maybe Sagittarius. You have all of those. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So the King of Wands, like this, and it's connecting like somebody having an offer or something like that, some kind of unexpected offer, because whatever it was you were working on, like you've already done all that you can do in something, and now it's time to grow spiritually and materially into something. So it's changing up an investment is what it feels like to me. It's masterfully building, but building on something different, because that one maybe is kind of maybe tapped out. Maybe you've reached some kind of mastery on something, and so it's time to move on to something else. Kind of feeling that too. So be brave. The King of Wands in the reverse is someone, if it's in the reverse, is someone who might not be that brave, actually. Might be kind of down just because something that they tried to create, it didn't come about. Tell me about judgment and forgiveness with the advice. Judgment and forgiveness with the advice. The Page of Cups in reverse. Also, the advice is to look at the glass as half full instead of half empty. So having a little bit more hope. I just saw the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups would indicate a real love situation, a really good connection. But that King of Pentacles being in the reverse is making me feel like there's another energy that just doesn't, like, if it's not hopeful for the situation, it's just because it wasn't meant for that energy. And another Two of Wands. So Two of Wands tried to come out earlier, and I said I was pretty sure we felt that energy here. So this is about planning what to do next if something didn't work out, what to do, how to have a completion, building a strategy, moving forward with your strategy, figuring out what kind of maybe even rules and regulations have we not noticed, putting in a little bit more effort, time, and discipline into what we're doing. Yeah, and then, I mean, you get everything. You're completely satisfied, completely satiated. Unexpectedly, everything ends up working out in your favor, especially when you find your inner authority. And wish granted, good news coming to you. Plan on the good news. Plan on the good news. Something's going to change. Whatever wasn't balanced here is going to change. Be open and adaptable to the way things have to go. Somebody's really getting proposed to, or maybe has several options for that, for like a main commitment with the Hierophant. Obviously, this is a challenge too. There's some that are not, some of these choices that are not hopeful at all, and then some that probably really, really are. And a decision would have to be made. A decision, not avoiding a situation, 222, and being aligned with what you want. Hangman, no more waiting. Time is up when it comes to this waiting. Don't make the same decision that will just lead to that same result. The moon brings in changes, and they're unexpected usually. Like, we don't know what to expect from it. But that's what I've got for you. Let's pull from the tea leaves. And so Pisces is really big here in your reading, and it has a lot to do with something being really revealed to you about how you feel, about how if you're wanting to wait or not, how to move forward, how to actually get that wish granted. Dagger, flute, geez. Disappointment in a lover, and Dagger says fears, worries, tense situations. But look, I have some really good stuff. It's like that star that you found in the Hermit energy in the past. Star, guaranteed success. And they have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. Seahorse, family matters. Oh, okay. I have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Younger man, dealings, relationship with a younger man. And then, like I said, a plan for something, plan for unsettled times here with the kangaroo, but have the best outlook of your ability to handle it. That's kind of what I feel like, is that no matter what is going to be unsettled, that your ability to handle it will be probably above par here. So, all right. And something looks like it's definitely going to start going better with finances or home finances. And another two, I'm diplomatic, talent for finding solutions, a beneficial, fair outcome, right? boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. 17, the quality of work you produce when you go at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent and ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I'm independent. And then 55 says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. And that's what I've got for you, Virgo. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.